Much break. And hey, I said last week, hey, give me your feedback on this new style of advertising. We're trying to be innovative here. Everybody knows you need to have insurance for your company. Hiscox is a great insurance company. I asked them some basic questions in like a little Q&A format because I thought it might be more interesting and engaging than me just telling you about the product, like they tell you. So, and I asked them some like brutally honest questions, as is my sort of trademark style. And it's cheap. Insurance is cheap, but the cost of not having it is expensive. So let's hear from Hiscox about that very issue, the cost of insurance.
So how much money does this run a startup company typically? What's the range of expense?
For the direct, it starts at less than $25 a month.
Right.
Obviously, as you grow and as the exposure gets greater, then it's going to go up. But just knowing that for $22 or less than $25 a month, you can have that peace of mind that in the event something does happen, you've got that partner there with you, a well-known, experienced insurance company to have your back. I think that's
most startups were spending $25 a day on their Starbucks run at 3 o'clock.
Right.
So it's kind of insane that you don't have insurance. But I think it's because it's intimidating for people, the process. So if people are confused, you have the self-serve. Is there a way for them, when they're confused, to actually engage a person, or is it like self-serve only?
No, there's absolutely a call center to engage a person and talk through any questions that they have. And again, as they get a little bit bigger, if they want to engage a broker to answer those types of questions, they certainly can.
Right. And so you guys are now doing this Leap Year series.
That's right.
What was the inspiration there? You're just trying to get into the startup ecosystem and wanted to make something entertaining?
Well, I think the head of our of that direct group that had that concept, as I recall him telling me that it was. We know that business. We know startups. We wanted them to realize that we do. We thought it was a great way to kind of get our name out there and say, look, Hiscox is there for you, and we thought that was just a clever way to kind of show.
Yeah, very smart, I think, to come into the ecosystem and just sort of engage everybody in a fun way. And so how do I know I've got the right coverage? Because I went through the forums, and Tyler, who works with me on the program here, he actually got it for his startup. How many forms am I filling out? How much time is it taking? Do I need to have like an attorney, or how do I know what to put in the drop-down boxes? Is it really difficult?
With the direct business, it's really about trusting who you're working with. And again, Hiscox has been around since 1901. We're an established company, have been doing this for many, many years. The direct offering, you're working with a solid company. The process is not that extensive at all. A few questions online, you can order it right there and get your policy. So it doesn't take that much time. And again, we know what we're doing. We've done this for a long time. Again, if you get bigger and you want to engage a broker that can help you kind of go through the more details. And
is that what you're doing here? Is this like a massively profitable business doing 3 or 4 person companies, or is this a way for you to start the relationship really early so that you've got a relationship and you've supported the entrepreneur if they break out and when they get bigger?
Absolutely. Obviously that's part of it. But again, we've done this successfully. In the UK, we have a direct model over there that's worked really well. We've brought it to the US as a proven concept. And that's absolutely right. I look at it maybe in a little different light. I think of it as we're always going to be there for you. So, as you grow, we can continue to be your service provider. And so, whether you want to come direct to us or through a broker, we've got the products.
It's such a great way on a business level for you guys to get lead gen from the small companies that maybe, taking a half day to go meet with insurance brokers is too much work for them, or they're too busy. Just a great way to start at ground zero with them, to just start the relationship and help them grow. So guys, I've given you a lot of advice over the years. Create a great domain name. Hey, pick your investors wisely. Find a revenue stream. Worship your clients. All these things that we've talked about. There's like very simple blocking and tackling. You need to have a good attorney. You need to have great insurance, or else you're just going to be up at night. And you can't be up at night when you're trying to change the world with a product. Thanks so much for being on the program. And thanks for supporting This Week in Startups as well. We really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll see you next time on This Week in Startups.
And it just makes it's amazing. It's just like I got like 10 emails. People love the ad format. And it's just such an amazing privilege to be sold out as an in terms of advertisements. We usually sold out 2 months in advance or whatever, 3 months in advance sometimes. We get to pick the people we want to have sponsor the program. So it's just great that we have high-end people that we can get behind their products. I don't have to schlock I wouldn't do it anyway, but we have to schlock for something we don't believe in. All right.